Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is the day before New Quest Wednesday, new month, right before the month of August starts. We got our update today, and with the update, we got the bump in Superior Iron Man. So we've got the rework on Superior Iron Man, and it is a lot. It is a complete retooling of his entire kit. He does have some new synergies. We're going to take a look at him. I do have Aunt May up, so we're going to look at his old kit and his new kit. His old kit's very simple. And we're also going to take him in Rebel Legends so you can see. And he's got some redunculous damage. So this is Aunt May. Aunt May has not been updated for about 2 months. So he is still the old Superior Iron Man with all the old synergies here. So when attacked, he's got a 17% chance to gain an armor up buff. Nobody cares about that. His special 1 has a 70% chance to inflict an armor break, removing armor up and then reducing armor. Special 2 has a 100% chance, and a special 3 has a 100% chance to inflict an armor break, removing 1 armor up and reducing armor rating by more. So it just gets worse the higher the special attack he goes. And then if he goes below 15%, he gets a pretty decent regen. And when he's in Arc Overload, which is this, he also gains an armor up for 6 seconds, which is nothing in this game. And then he gets that. So this is the old kit. Now let's look at the new kit, because the new kit is pretty bumpin'. Champion info. So I did get him today. I did rank him all the way up to rank 5, and I did ascend him immediately. And I started putting SIGs down on him. I had a 6-star of him that was already awakened, that was just sitting there. As you can see why it was just sitting there, because the old kit sucked. It was terrible. So active abilities, let's go through these pretty thoroughly. So his armor, Tony's armor, reduces the potency of incoming bleeds, incinerates, and shocks by 50% while he has a bleed on him. This is further increased by 50%. Further advancement reduces the potency of, the problem is it reduces the potency of willpower mastery by 75%, but increases his bleed, incinerate, and shock resistance by 5% per active rank. Each buff active grants him a bonus to armor rating, and each buff active grants him a bonus to attack rating, which is really, and it gets ridiculous. So, Endo Sim Armor. So the symbiotic nature of Tony's living armor protects him. It's 25% chance to auto-block incoming basic attacks while he has 3 or more unique superior buffs. While he has 5 or more unique superior buffs, the chance to auto-block is 100% and can now trigger the parry mastery after triggering this way. Tony's auto-block goes on cooldown for 20 seconds. I don't see anything in here about if he's a defender. So that seems to be more or less good on attack. So Tony Stark is better than you, and so are his buffs. All his personal buffs are superior and gain a 100% ability accuracy and have max stacks of 8 unless otherwise stated. So unless otherwise stated, they last for 35 seconds minus 8.25 seconds for each unique personal superior buff that he's got active, and are paused during special attacks. Using his pre-fight, Tony can choose to make his first buff a superior energy resist, armor up, or amplify. I like the amplify one because that gives him a bump to his power rate gain. Intercepting the opponent with a medium attack or striking them with a second medium. So if you do medium, randomly grants 1 unique core superior buff that Tony does not already have. It also resets all the buff timers. Intercepting the opponent with a light attack or striking them with the 4th light, so medium, light, randomly grants 2 core superior buffs of a type that he already has. And then refresh all superior buffs when a unique superior buff activates. This does not apply to superior fury or superior power gain. So when you do the medium, and he gets a new one, he refreshes all the other ones, which is great. Okay, so Superior armor up increases armor by 250. Energy resistance increases energy resistance by 250. Crit resistance, 250. Superior regeneration. The regeneration's okay. So regenerate 26.15 health every second. This increases by 150% when below 60% health. And then he gets a plus 12.5% bump to his power rate increase. So, and remember, that's for each one of these. You can have 8 of these. Charging a heavy attack grants a superior instinct buff for 10 seconds, enabling Tony to trigger the parry mastery against non-contact attacks. That's great. This buff will not trigger if already active, which means that you can parry things like Onslaught's attacks. Special 1. For each unique superior buff on Tony, inflict an armor break, reducing armor by 46 for each unique. So there's only 5. Armor up, energy resistance, crit resistance, regeneration, amplify. So if you have all 5, it's going to reduce armor rating by roughly 230. If 2 or more unique superior buffs are active, gain a superior power gain buff, granting 40% of a bar power for 10 seconds. This buff will not trigger if already active. If you're going to throw this, I would say throw it when you're almost ready to hit a special 2. Special 2. On activation, gain 1 copy of each core superior buff. Inflict a non-stacking armor break debuff for 15 seconds, reducing armor rating by 397, which is almost what that is when you have 8 in the special 1. With a 50% increased potency for each buff on Tony. That's massive. So that's a really, really, really good armor break, and that's where he will do ridiculous damage, like 200,000 points of damage if he crits. Special 3, gain a superior fury buff, increasing attack rating by 2,400 for 10 seconds. While this fury is active, pause all other superior buffs. This buff will not trigger if already active. So I would say try and get as many unique buffs as you can, at least 4 or more. Then start doing the medium, light to start copying all of them. Maybe get to a special. I'm going to try a special 3 and then go to a special 2. And then the other thing that we can do is you can just go to a special 2 and do that a couple of times. All right, so his awakened ability now. Further exploitation of the Extremis virus grants Tony incredible rejuvenation capabilities. So when he goes below 30%, increase the potency of superior regeneration by 159%. That's pretty good. More time with the suit allows Tony to reduce the cooldown of the Endo-Sim armor block by 30%. And whenever Tony is inflicted with the bleed, incinerate, or shock, pause personal buffs. That's the one that is really good, is the pausing of the personal buffs. Okay. So, but that only happens with certain things. He does have some new synergies. So, my suit is better. That's a new one. And so, Tony's suit advances further, allowing him to ensure the second superior buff gained via medium attacks will be a superior regeneration with 10% increased potency. Okay, so that's great. It's unique, I guess. And this is probably a pretty good one to do with Future Ant-Man. And Future Ant-Man's a good champ anyway. Foresight, for each fight the team has won, increase the attack rating gain by superior buff by 10% up to 100%. Okay, that's pretty good. There's like kind of some typos in here because this is new. Although I would not bring in any of the Daredevils. So, and then I think these are all old. Those are all old. Was that it? That was it, right? Yeah, it's that, and then he's got a crit rating. That's a good one to get. Oh, and a crit damage rating. I'd rather have the crit rating on him because his crit rating is a 25%, which is pretty good. You want that to go higher. Now, the old synergies, which I haven't seen if they look. So we've got that one. That's still there. That's still there. That's still there. AI upgrade. All teammates, we don't care about that. Enemies, crit rating, so those are still there. Ultron, health, friends, armor rating, idol, health and attack rating, Iron Men, gaining an armor up buff grants fury. So he's not going to get those anymore. Well, I guess this doesn't work anymore. That's my guess. Masterminds. 15% with the 15 or more rivals, crit damage rating, and romance. I may do the romance because I do like getting the power. So let's try that. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to go in here because I've yammered on enough for 10 minutes. We're going to go into Special Quest. And we're going to do a couple of fights here with Superior Iron Man. I'm going to redo this team. We are going to bring in where is she? We are going to bring in She-Hulk because I want that romance one because I want that power rate. And then we're going to bring in Future Ant-Man. So when I get a buff, I'm going to start with the ability power gain buff, and then I'm going to go right to a regen. I don't necessarily care about that because we're not going to be doing we're going to bring the crit one in. Yes. Crit damage, I don't really care about so much. And let's see. So we got that. Now I want to bring in some of these other ones. Okay, we got that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Enemy, we got that one already. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. This one I think I'm going to do. So let's we're still building our team. So I've got a 6-star Yellow Jacket here. So there he is. Okay, I think that's a good one because it's health and attack rating. Iron Man's not going to work. Masterminds is not that great. And okay, I think that's it. All right, here is our team. Here is the team. So we got Superior Iron Man. He's going to get a ability power rate bump from She-Hulk. He's going to get health and attack bump from Yellow Jacket. He's going to get a regen from Future Ant-Man. He's going to get a crit rating from Captain America. Okay, let's bring it in here, and let's go from there. Okay, so we're going to go in. So we're going to start out. We're going to bring him in. And we're going to start him at the Superior Amplified. This is kind of like Sorcerer Supreme. You can kind of pick what they get right off the bat. So this is going to increase. So the first buff he's going to get is the power gain stuff. And medium. There it is. Medium. And there's a regen. Medium. Okay, we got 4 already. There's 5. And now medium. You see that next one goes medium. Boom. We're gonna let him blast us. Boom. Okay, we're gonna hit him with a special 3 first, and then I'm gonna try to get to a special 2. Boom. Okay, boom. Oh, he's starting to do it, see? Boom. Boom. I hate Winter Soldier so much. Boom, there we go. 81. Come on. Look at those numbers. Ah, look at that. 102,000. Wow, on a special 1. That's because he had that armor break, and I had a ton of buffs. So how fast was that? It's not as fast as I wanted it to be. That was 1:11. I have done this with him under a minute. We're going to do this a couple of times because I'm trying to get... So he did take some damage, which I don't like. Because the willpower... he's not a willpower mastery guy. That's a problem. That's a big problem. 1, 2. We shouldn't have done that. Boom. So he has taken more damage because of the willpower. So you can't use this guy if you got willpower on. Boom. Oh. Oh, we got it. Okay, 24. That's good. We didn't get her. Okay, I think the way to do. Oh wow, look at those numbers. Look at those. But you see, I was taking a lot of damage because I have recoil masteries on. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna restart this. I want to do the first fight again, and we're gonna highlight some of his damage. And yes, he is updated. I got some people, and I'm running a live stream at the same time, and people are asking if he's updated. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go almost to a special 3. We're going to hit the special 2, and then we're going to do another special 2. And I think that's the proper rotation. So boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay, now we got everything. We're going to go to almost a special 3. Hit him with that. Oh, look at that. That was sweet. Look at... Come on. We're not going to get it. I was trying to get it while that armor up was going. Okay, he's done. Wow, 180,000.